Hi, I'm super excited to share with you my fall banner. I'm using jelly plate prints and I'm just prepping a textured piece of cardboard here to add texture to my jelly plate prints. So it's tin foil that I've crumpled and I'm just gluing to a piece of cardboard. I'm going to show you 2 or 3 different methods for adding texture to your base prints for the leaves of the fall banner. So this is my jelly plate and I'm putting dabs of acrylic paint on, and then I'm going to use a brayer and roll them out. I'm not looking for a uniform colour here. I'm looking to create interesting sheets of paper with different textures and different tones and colours on. So this is my foil that I'm going to try. So I'm pressing that on to remove some ink from the plate. And then I'm going to show you what that looks like. Please excuse my head in this video, it does appear a few times. So this is a print with the foil. So as you can see, that does create some texture. Now I'm going to show you a different technique. So this is one of my favourites. So it's kitchen toweling, crumpled, and just dabbing it across the plate to remove some of the ink. I'm just using standard copy paper here, paper that you just run through your printer at home. So as you can see, that's a different result. And I think this is the last one I'm showing you with tissue paper, and this is my ultimate favourite, I have to say. So I've crumpled the tissue paper, then I'm folding it out again and I'm laying it across the sheet, and you can see those folds there. That's going to leave some ink on the plate. Now I love that print on the tissue paper, but that's not what I'm looking for on this occasion. So you can see there is ink left on the plate. And once that's dry, I'm going to brayer over a second coat of a different colour of acrylic. Obviously you can go for whatever colours you like. You know, you can go for oranges and browns and reds, you can go for greens and mustards, whatever appeals to you. I just want to show you the impact of this technique. So you see that texture there, I just love it. So you're going to print a variety of papers. So these are the 3 different techniques I've just shown you and the results, so you can compare them. So yeah, I'm going to do some brown and red and orange papers now for my leaves. Now I've shown you those different techniques. And if you don't like a paper, you can just add another colour over the top and a different texture, and you can just keep building it up until you're happy with the results you get. So I just love those colours there. So I'm using the same piece of paper and printing again. And that just builds up layers of colour and texture on your paper, which are going to make lovely leaves for your fall banner. So once you have a variety of papers and they've dried nicely, you can cut them out. So there are two methods for this. One is with a Cricut, I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it. On the Cricut you can select leaf shapes, size them according to your banner. I've sized mine about 7 centimetres across, and I'm just using free shapes that come in the design space, and I'm cutting them out. If you don't have a Cricut, don't worry, I'm going to show you how to do it by hand. So it's just a Cricut cutting away here. So I am using a medium tacky board. I'll put the details in the description below because I can't remember off the top of my head. But I will write down the instructions below in the description in terms of the Cricut, or you can read the blog post, which I'll also link below. So here's a Cricut just doing its thing. You do need to press your paper down really hard onto your cutting board, because otherwise your paper may rip as it's cut. But you can see the lovely textures in that print there. That's going to look really nice on the fall banner. So your alternative is to do it by hand with a sharp craft knife. You can use print some templates off the internet or draw around some leaf shapes, and as you can see here, I've done that with tracing paper, and then I'm cutting through 2 layers of paper. So you're going to need as many leaves as you are going to make flags. So my flags are here. Again, the measurements are quite tricky to see there. It's 7¼ inches down, 4½ inches across, and it's going to have a 2-inch fold there. So I have used a paper guillotine and a craft knife to cut these out. We're going to glue the edge of that fold down so that we'll be able to thread a jute twine through the top of the flag. Then we're going to add a leaf to each banner, each flag, and I'm placing it centrally, and I'm just going to do that for about 20. I think I've got here. As you can see, I've got different shapes of leaves. Here's my jute twine. I'm using an upholstery needle to thread through, and then I'm going to thread it through the top of each flag, each pennant. Is it pennant a word? And we're just going to keep going. I have, to be honest, laid them out and worked out which order I want them in first. I couldn't record that on the screen, it was too big a space, but you can see I'm building up here. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Do click like and subscribe for further craft and sewing videos. Bye for now.